Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update.
The governor's race. However, locally, there's the mayor's race between incumbent and write-in candidate Sam Carr and challengers Bob Williams and Jennifer Casimir. In the Danville Schools Precinct, there's a local race, a school board race between Steve Becker and write-in candidate Melinda Weathers. Meanwhile, in Garrett County, a vote on whether or not to make the entire county wet is on the ballot. Polls are open tomorrow from 6 until 6. Boyle County Schools announced they are putting books that were previously removed from their shelves in response to Senate Bill 150 back on the school book shelves. The story made state headlines after Boyle County removed more than 100 books from their school shelves, the most coming from the middle and high school levels. However, the Kentucky Department of Education released a statement that said Senate Bill 150 did not provide for the removal of library media resources from school libraries. Boyle Schools announced on Friday that those books that were pulled off the shelves would be put back on the school shelves. Those who live in the city of Danville will have the fall leaf collection pickup again today. It starts today in the area off of East Lexington Avenue from the Indian Hills neighborhood up East Lexington, including Goggin Lane and the roads off of Goggin, as well as areas off of on the City of Danville website or Facebook page. I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business. Stuart Powell, Ford Lincoln Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands at up to 95% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit, hims.com/joy.
Do you own a business? If so, save money and time with Farmers National Bank's free business checking. You receive 1,000 free monthly transaction items, free online banking, free bill pay, free e-statements. Plus, you get a free gift at account opening. Call us at 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our convenient locations for assistance. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. $50 minimum deposit at account opening. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Sunny today with a high of 73, wind gust to 23. Hang on your hat and your hair if you got it. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 58, wind gust to 21. Tomorrow, Election Day, a chance of sprinkles after 1. Partly sunny, high of 73. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, a low of 55. Mostly sunny on Wednesday, high of 80, wind gust to 23. Showers likely mainly after 1 on Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high of 68. Showers likely mainly before 1 on Friday, mostly cloudy, high of 52. Veterans Day on Saturday, sunny, high of 55. Scattered showers on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 54. Right now under clear skies, we have 39 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:10. Good Monday morning to you. It's the 6th day of November. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Hoping you had a great weekend with family, friends, and recharging the old battery. You're getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away Friday morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday between the 4th and 10th. We've got Buddy Shirley on the cake right now. Birthdays for today: Felicia Finn, John Chu, and Buddy Shirley.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Neil. Appreciate that. All right, kids, I'm giving you the answers for the second time for the DQ. Today is quiz. There's 4 things today is. All you have to do is remember one of the 4. Call me up when I call for it after the 7:30 weather forecast. 859-734-4321, and tell me one of the 4 things. You'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where happy tastes good. Are you ready? It's National Nachos Day, Basketball Day, Marooned Without a Compass Day, and National Saxophone Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Now your life hacks. When moving or redecorating, take a picture of the back of your TV or tech equipment to easily remember how everything hooks up. Wish I'd done that years ago, had a phone camera. Eat something that's too spicy. Eating a teaspoon of sugar will help neutralize the heat sensation. Your positive thoughts. A man is happy so long as he chooses to be happy, and nothing can stop him. And you grow up the day you have your first real laugh at yourself. There you go. All right, speaking of going, we're going to get going here. We've got coming up, we have Steve Bertram, sports reporter, look at Kentucky football, basketball with Tom Leach. 7:20 Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35 DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45 the good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 7:50 Mayor Monday with Mayor Sam Carr. After the 8 o'clock news, Craig Yeast will be in, our head football coach, Mercer County. Big playoff win last Friday night. They take on Louisville Central this Friday. Then we'll have Jill Cutler after that, Chamber Report. 8:40, Dave Coleman's Old Fort Herod Report. 8:45, Random Facts from David Hopewell. Kim King State Rep Report after that. Then, after the 9:30 news, we'll have the Swap Shop just for you. So, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air, kids. We'll get to Friday morning and light that fuse. Start another weekend together right here on WHBN.
Dawn's early light falls on my bed, but I'm not done with sleeping yet. Turned on the news, did not make me smile. Traffic's jammed for miles and miles. Monday, I wanna snooze. I got a bad case of morning blues. I will lie in bed real still. I got a bad case of morning blues.
Sometimes it just turns out that way.
Oh, Monday morning, you gave me no warning of what was to be.
Oh, Monday, Monday, how could you leave and not take me?
Every other day,
Every other day,
every other day,
every other day of the week is fine, yeah.
but whenever Monday comes,
Whenever Monday comes, you can find me crying all of the time.
Monday,
Ba-da, ba-da-da-da.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda here in Danville, where we make it easy to do business with us. I want to let you know that we are now offering free pickup and delivery in our quick lane within 20 miles of Danville. Give us a call at 859-238-1190. We will schedule your vehicle for pickup, perform the service requested, and return it to you.
Come to Stuart Powell, we can do business. Ford Lincoln Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. In college football, Saturday, Kentucky broke a 3-game losing streak by defeating Mississippi State 24-3. It's the first time since 2008 that the Cats have won in Starkville. UK's defense made several big plays in the contest. Derek Jackson had a 28-yard pick six, and the team collected 5 sacks. UK's 6th win also made it bowl eligible for the 8th year in a row. Kentucky will host number 8 Alabama Saturday at noon on Z105. In other action, Saturday, number 13 Louisville overwhelmed Virginia Tech 34-3. Center College won its 4th straight, 47-29 at Hendricks. Colonels are now 5-2 in the SAA. Western Kentucky topped UTEP 21-13. Eastern Kentucky fell to Austin Peay 33-30 in overtime. Number 16 Kentucky officially begins its basketball season tonight. Cats host New Mexico State in Rupp Arena in the season opener. UK polished off Georgetown College and Kentucky State in exhibition games. Our pregame shows begin at 6:30, tip-offs at 8, for Kentucky versus New Mexico State on Z105. Boyle County and Mercer County are the only local teams that advance to the second round of the high school football playoffs. In 4A, Boyle topped Whitley County 41-6. In 3A, Mercer downed LaRue County 35-19. Also in 3A, Garrett County fell to Elizabethtown 23-0. And in 2A, Danville lost to Beechwood 49-0. Join Rick Schobel and Joe Mathis tonight for the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report as they talk with the coaches from 6 to 7 at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on WHIR-FM 103.9 and WHBN-FM 99.5. It streams live at hometownlive.net. The Sunday night NFL game saw Cincinnati's defense control Buffalo's offense as the Bengals held on to beat the Bills 24-18. Cleveland shut out Arizona 27-0. Baltimore spanked the Seahawks 37-3. Philadelphia downed the Cowboys 28-23. Other winners were the Texans, Raiders, Chiefs, Vikings, Colts, Packers, and Saints. The Monday night special finds the L.A. Chargers visiting the New York Jets. NASCAR's Cup champion for 2023 is Ryan Blaney, even though he finished in second place. Ross Chastain, who wasn't eligible for the championship took the checkered flag for the second time this year. It's Blaney's first Cup title in his 8th year of full-time racing. And in the Kentucky Middle School football playoffs Saturday, Boyle County defeated Lexington Catholic 18-14. Boyle plays Paducah this Saturday in the 8th grade Division II title game. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
The losing streak is over, and the Cats are bowl eligible. We'll talk about it coming up on a look at UK sports.
If you want to make the most of your vacation, there's no better place than the Bluegrass State. Kentucky's 44 state parks offer abundant places to play and diverse accommodations to stay. Take a hike, float your boat, or bike the trails. Pitch a tent under the stars or settle into a lakefront lodge. Tee up for 18 holes, then enjoy a signature meal. Plan your trip at parks.ky.gov.
this one was big. I mean, there's no denying that. You know, it was big. I mean, nobody likes to lose, for three in a row with a bye in there. So we needed to come on the road and get the victory.
Kentucky coach Mark Stoops, after the Cats' 24-3 win at Mississippi State that ended a 3-game losing streak. It also made the Cats bowl eligible for an 8th straight year.
We do have bigger goals, but we can't, it's not like you could just take that for granted. I mean, it's not easy. It's not an easy league. You get physically and mentally, your teams get drained. You get challenged, and that's the type of resolve that I like to see from our team. Just that type of grit, and hopefully we could build on that and put some things together here.
The last time Kentucky held an SEC opponent to 3 points on the road, 1979, in a win at Florida. It's opening night for the Kentucky men's basketball team as they host New Mexico State. Veteran Trey Mitchell is really impressed by the unselfishness that he saw early from this group of young guys.
There's a lot of players out there that are not going to move the ball the way that some of these young dudes move the ball, and it's impressive. It is really impressive. I think it's a sign of their maturity and their understanding of the game, and they notice the talent that's next to them. And I think that when you see the talent that's around you, it's a lot easier to give up that ball.
That's Trey Mitchell, and this is a look at UK sports.
Playing in the SEC takes a certain kind of grit and dedication. And while the Cats take care of business on the field, Rumpke Waste and Recycling is taking care of business at the curb, offering championship caliber service you can count on. Have you ever watched them work? The Rumpke team has what it takes to get the job done safely, reliably, and with environmental protection in mind. Need a large dumpster for your home or business? A container for a job site? Trash service at your home? There's only one team, Rumpke. Visit rumpke.com to learn more.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127. Open.
You hungry? Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, double cheeseburger, the double cheeseburger, the double quarter pounder with cheese, the double quarter pounder with cheese, chicken McNuggets. I'll take a 20-piece, please. The buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich, the buttermilk crispy chicken sandwich, filet of fish, the filet of fish, hot fresh French fries. Visit McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg. Their drive-thrus are open.
Hi, this is Ruth at Mattresses and More, next door to Ace Hardware on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. We offer 12 months same as cash with approved credit. And now is a good time to lay away for Christmas. New merchandise arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor.
Mattresses and More, open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5. Again, beside Ace Hardware, Houstonville Road, Danville. Girls,
come see our Nana for the best still in town. You'll be glad you did.
It's the law.
It's la ley.
It's the law.
It's the law.
It's the law. It's the law to call before you dig. If you don't...
we were putting in a shadow box fence in Louisville. A couple of my guys, instead of using hand augers, used the power auger and ran into a telephone line and a internet line.
And they paid $13,000 for the repairs. Before you dig, go online to Kentucky811.org. It's the law.
Hey, Joe Mathis.
Yes, Radio Rick.
It's the 20th season of the Pigskin Report. We're going to be live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut every Monday night from 6 till 7.
We'll be live on WHIR and WHBN interviewing the head football coaches at Danville, Boyle County, Mercer County, Garrett County, Lincoln County, and head football coach Andy Fry of Center College and UK coach Mark Stoops.
That's the 20th year of the Pigskin Report, live at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut, Monday nights from 6 to 7 on WHBN 99.5 FM, WHIR FM 103.9,
and HometownLive.net.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut. Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy.
Sunny today with a high of 73, wind gust to 23. Mostly cloudy tonight, a low of 58, wind gust to 21. Tomorrow, Election Day, chance of sprinkles after 1, partly sunny, high of 73. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 55. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 80, wind gust to 23. Right now under sunny skies, we have 41 degrees in Harrodsburg at 726.5. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor,
Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Minute Mart. We're going to start Monday off doing one of my favorite songs. We've opened our show with this song for several years, 14 Karat Mind.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
Still recall the morning that I met you, standing out in front of Wilson's Five and Dime, staring through the window at the jewelry, hungry for the things you could buy. Just like a fool, I thought that I could please you. I saw you had an eye for things that shine. I paid $7 sawmill for a bracelet just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. The cabin that I built in West Virginia was not enough to keep you satisfied. Man that's got a sawmill occupation can't afford to feed no rich girl's appetite. Sometimes I wonder if you're still with Willie Jackson. Sometimes I wonder if he's still alive. Oh, Willie, he gave up his wife and children just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Laying by these railroad tracks in Denver with a hurting head and a half a pint of wine. Everything except my soul has been surrendered just to satisfy your 14-karat mind. Just to satisfy your 14-karat mind.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ransel's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
A burn ban and state of emergency have been declared in Harlan County. Harlan County Emergency Management claims resources are strained due to several forest fires. The fires have been reported from various causes, from arson to the burning of debris. Harlan County Judge Executive Dan Mosley states on social media that firefighters are working nonstop. The state of emergency will allow agencies to bring in assistance from other regions. Even though tentative deals have been reached between the United Auto Workers and the Big Three automakers, layoffs are coming to Louisville.
Ford has announced that some 1,600 workers will be laid off this month at the Louisville assembly plant. UAW Local 862 President Todd Dunn says it's in response to issues with getting parts. It is second shift workers being affected this coming week, third shift the week of November 13th. Then both of those shifts will be on layoff the week of Thanksgiving, with no production scheduled for the week after that. Skilled trades employees who support the shifts on layoff will be notified separately. That's all according to a memo obtained by the Detroit Free Press. I'm Jack Crumley.
Paducah police are looking for a missing 14-year-old girl. The West Kentucky Star reporting Camarea Taylor was last seen Sunday morning on North 13th Street wearing black pants and jacket with black and white sneakers. Taylor is African-American with black hair and brown eyes. Anyone with information is asked to call police. The University of Louisville has moved up 4 notches in the latest AP college football poll. The Cardinals' dominated 34-3 win over Virginia Tech Saturday vaults U of L into the number 11 spot. The Cards' next game is Thursday night at L&N Stadium against Virginia. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update.
It's Election Day tomorrow, and Harrodsburg voters will have the chance to vote on mayor. The big race, of course, statewide is the governor's race. However, locally, there's the mayor's race between incumbent and write-in candidate Sam Carr and challengers Bob Williams and Jennifer Casimir. In the Danville Schools Precinct, there's a local race, a school board race between Steve Becker and write-in candidate Melinda Weathers. Meanwhile, in Garrett County, a vote on whether or not to make the entire county wet is on the ballot. Polls are open tomorrow from 6 until 6. Boyle County Schools announced they are putting books that were previously removed from their shelves in response to Senate Bill 150 back on the school book shelves. The story made state headlines after Boyle County removed more than 100 books from their school shelves, the most coming from the middle and high school levels. However, the Kentucky Department of Education released a statement that said Senate Bill 150 did not provide for the removal of library media resources from school libraries. Boyle Schools announced on Friday that those books that were pulled off the shelves would be put back on the school shelves. Those who live in the city of Danville will have the fall leaf collection pick up again today. It starts today in the area off of East Lexington Avenue from the Indian Hills neighborhood up East Lexington, including Goggin Lane and the roads off of Goggin, as well as areas off of Old Lexington Road. You're asked to place the leaves in piles between the curb and sidewalk. You can see the entire schedule and when your street's included on the City of Danville website or Facebook page. I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Omer Ruth Hall, age 78 of Sadieville, died Tuesday. She was the wife of 56 years to Harvey Hall. A memorial service is Sunday at 6 o'clock at Corinth Shiloh Full Gospel Church in Corinth. Alexander Royalty Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Chastity Nicole Lyons, age 39 of Harrodsburg, died Monday. A private service will be held. Alexander Royalty Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRNs Mackenzie Record and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
Thank you there, Sarah. It's going to be sunny today with a high of 73. Wind gust to 23. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 58. Wind gust to 21. Tomorrow, Election Day. Chance of sprinkles after 1. Partly sunny, high of 73. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, a low of 55. Mostly sunny on Wednesday, high of 80. Wind gust to 23. Right now, we have sunny skies. 41 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:36. Good Monday morning to you. It's the 6th day of November. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for the DQ. Today is quiz. Twice I've given you 4 answers of what today is. All I need is for you to call me up and give me one of the four. If you can do that, today you'll pick up a biscuit and gravy combo from DQ where happy tastes good. 734-4321. Stonewall Jackson. Wash my hands in muddy water. He was born on this date, 1932.
I was born in Macon, Georgia. They kept my dad in the Macon jail. Dad said, son, if you keep your hands clean, you won't hear them bloodhounds on your trail. But I fell in with bad companions. We robbed a man in Tennessee. The sheriff caught me way up in Nashville. They locked me up and threw away the key. I washed my hands in muddy water. Washed my hands, but they didn't come clean. Tried to do like Daddy told me, but I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream. Asked the jailer, when's my time up? He said, son, we won't forget. And if you try to keep your hands clean, we may make a good man of you yet. I couldn't to do my sentence. I broke out of the Nashville jail. I just crossed the line of Georgia, and I can hear them bloodhounds on my trail. I wash my hands in muddy water. I wash my hands, but they didn't come clean. Tried to do like Daddy told me, but I must have washed my hands in a muddy stream.
Stonewall Jackson, wash my hands in muddy water. Again, he was born on this date in 1932. Got a winner for the DQ today is quiz. Scott Shoemaker said it's National Saxophone Day. It sure is, Scott. It's also Marooned Without a Compass Day, Basketball Day, National Nachos Day. So thank you, Scott. Thank you all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery, because we could not do this without your giving us those gift cards. A generous offer every day. Barbara Montgomery from DQ offers us. We'll do it again, same time, same station tomorrow.
Country and more. WHBN. The heat is on the street. Inside your head The shadows hide on the darker side. Behind the doors, it's a wilder ride. You can make or break, you can win or lose. That's a chance you take when the heat's on you, when the heat is on.
Glenn Fry, the heat is on. Formerly of the Eagles, Glenn Fry was born on this date in 1948, expired in 2016. Beverly Hills Cop theme there from Glenn Fry. It is 7:44. It's time for your tech report, and then we will have the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance.
FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried has been found guilty on several federal counts of fraud and conspiracy. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams praised the victory on Thursday outside the courthouse.
The cryptocurrency industry might be new. The players like Sam Bankman-Fried might be new. But this kind of fraud, this kind of corruption is as old as time.
Nearly 20 witnesses testified over a month-long period on the cryptocurrency exchange founder's case. Bankman-Fried faces more than 100 years in prison. Once expected to run all the way up to Thanksgiving, the trial moved swiftly, with the jurors deliberating for a little over 4 hours before coming to a verdict. Bankman-Fried will be sentenced in March of 2024. Lead counsel Mark Cohen said in a statement that Bankman-Fried maintains his innocence and will continue to vigorously fight the charges against him. And Apple reported its fourth straight quarterly sales dip yesterday. Apple sales have continued to fall despite strong demand for its iPhones and services like the streaming platform Apple TV+. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. Now the good news. A kid with special needs made a half-court buzzer beater at a high school basketball game in Arizona on Thursday. It was part of the school's unified sports program where kids with special needs get a chance to play with other students. The crowd went nuts. Here is the call. Wow. Half court. Boy, everybody's running on the floor mobbing that young man. Unbelievable shot. 3 heroic cop videos went viral this weekend. 2 officers in Florida lifted a car off a guy when his car failed. His jack failed. 2 cops in Georgia pulled a woman and her son from a burning car. And a police department in Montana posted footage of a cop talking a teenager down off the side of a bridge. Speaking of cops, a young boy in Florida called 911 last Wednesday, but there wasn't an emergency. His mom was surprised when a cop showed up at her door and asked her son why he called. He said he just wanted to give a cop a hug. They gave him one, then explained what 911 is actually for. The oldest runner in yesterday's New York City Marathon was an 87-year-old man from Ukraine named Daniel Farkish. He's run it every year since 2009. He finished the grueling 26-mile race in 9 hours and 46 minutes. Now, here is the sponsor of the good news from this company and this man at the end.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Hey, Joe, did you know Big Deals has got something new?
Where can I save money now, Radio Rick?
We've got the Anderson Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Buy a $50 gift certificate for a Big Deals price of just $35.
Sounds awesome. What do they have?
They offer jewelry, apparel, gifts, and home decor. They do embroidery and monogramming. Come and see their selection of comfortable jeans, heavy canvas bags, lamps, art, scratch-made soap scents, natural soy candles. Find the perfect curtains, blinds, and shutters for your home.
Sounds great. I know where I can get my wife a gift and save money. Please don't tell her.
It's up to me. Joe, you like to eat, don't you?
You bet.
Save money at the Big City Pizza Company in Danville. Another new way to save.
I'd love to have some of their 3-cheese mac and cheese pizza.
Well, get over to hometownlive.net and save on Big City Pizza with a $10 gift certificate for just $7.
I'm on it. Pizza night tonight at the Mathis house.
You, too, can save with more big deals at hometownlive.net. Lots of discounts like Bread of Life, Sweets by Cindy, O'Charlie's, Applebee's, the Old Bus Station, and A&L Accessories. Having problems finding that gift for someone's birthday, wedding, or any occasion? Then you need to go to Custom Promotional Products in Harrodsburg. They have personalized gifts for everyone on your list. Monogrammed scarves start at just $16. Also available at Custom Promotional Products are tote bags, purses, pullovers, jewelry, and much more. Custom Promotional Products carries a complete line of spiritware for all local teams starting at $15. They're now taking orders for your team's letter jackets. Custom Promotional Products is located in Harrodsburg across from Papa John's. Custom Promotional Products are more than just a t-shirt store, and I mean it.
Chrysler of Lawrenceburg wants to share with you this holiday joy with 10 deals to Christmas. Every week, they're adding a new deal to help keep you in the holiday feel. Come get the Christmas tree in your 2023 Jeep Compass LTD wrapped in luxury for under $500 a month.
10 deals to Christmas.
For you big truck fans, get winterized with diesel oil change. Whatever yours takes for $199. It's Christmas time, and Santa's driving that way to Chrysler on Lawrenceburg.
Chrysler of Lawrenceburg, 10 deals till Christmas.
Hi, everyone. I'm Bob Williams. I'm a Christian, a conservative, and a veteran, and I'm running to be the next mayor of Harrodsburg. I launched my campaign after seeing years of consistent issues and a lack of transparency in our local government. Since filing, I've been fortunate to talk to many Harrodsburg citizens who have made me realize things are worse than I had imagined. I cannot promise you that I will fix every issue in our town, but I can promise that I will work my hardest, lead with conviction, and always be totally transparent. Vote for Bob Williams for mayor on November 7th. Paid for by Bob Williams for mayor.
John's Holiday Catering, here for your affordable catering need. Call 734-3675 to get your turkey smoked, baked, or fried, and some of our homemade sides like broccoli casserole, macaroni and cheese, dressing balls, gravy, country ham, and more. So don't let your turkey be jerky. Call 734-3675 and let Dunn's do the cooking for you. We're also available for all your holiday and office parties, so call 734-3675. Don't let your holiday be without Dunn's. It's not a holiday until it's done.
This is Doug Flynn. You know, the glue that held the Cincinnati Reds World Championship teams together. But you're listening to the glue that holds his team together. It's Radio Rick on WHBN.
Thank you there, Doug.
Good morning, Rick.
Well, good morning, Mayor. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Not bad for a man of my age and temperament.
Well, I agree with that.
Well, you don't have to, just jump right at him, and you could hesitate a little.
I did, so.
Yeah, apparently. Well, what's gone on in the city since last we spoke?
Oh, quite a few things, Rick. Had lots of meetings last week, working on quite a few of the projects that we've got in process. Let's start off with the school zone safety concerns. We met Friday morning with Lochner Engineering and a couple of their traffic engineers to discuss the layout of the traffic light at Moberly and Taft Road. And Frank with the street department and I met them out there for about an hour and discussed what it would take to put a light in safely. And we hope to have their proposal back this week to allow us to discuss it at the next city commissioner meeting, hopefully, if they can get it done this week. And then, I've spoken with Judge Steele. I think the traffic light is something that the city and county are going to continue to work together on jointly on funding it if, depending on how things come in. But yeah, we met out there Friday on that. and hope to have that proposal this week. Also, the school zone caution lighting, the solar-powered school zone flashing caution lighting is expected to be delivered still. November 17th was the last date that I had on that, so we're working on that as well. Got some updates on the swimming pool as well, Rick. We had another meeting on Friday with American Leak Detection and their structural engineers. I went out and met with them. Judge Steele was there as well, and spent about an hour looking at the pool and talking to the structural engineers about what they have found, and found something that we weren't expecting, actually. The primary issue with the pool is there's welding issues, mainly on the deep end of the swimming pool. It's stainless steel, and when the pool was put in, not to be critical, things weren't all done the correct way, and this welding was one of the issues that's finally raised its ugly head, and that was one of the problems. Was the joints weren't properly welded on both sides of the pool, interior and exterior. If you go out there and look at the pool, what American Leak Detection did, Rick, in phase one is they took the concrete pad totally out, and then they excavated down around the full perimeter of the pool, which allowed us to get a good inspection of everything on the inside and outside of the pool. And you could see where there was some welding that wasn't done properly. We initially thought that the carbon steel structural supports on the outside of the pool had failed all the way around the pool. Good news is that we don't need to do all that work. There's some that needs to be done in some locations, but the bigger issue is the welding. And we're going to have a meeting with them Tuesday afternoon out at the park to go over their report, and hopefully this will be something else that we'll have a report and a cost estimate to proceed with phase two work that we can present at the city commissioner meeting on next Monday, and then fiscal court could do it the following day on Tuesday, so we can keep the ball moving on this. They didn't feel that from a cost standpoint it was going to be any more money than they had originally suspected, but a little bit different scope of repair work addressing the welding. So that's going on as well. And let's see what else. Lots of things going on the industrial park, Rick. We're continuing, to meet weekly when our schedules allow, with the city, the county, and the industrial board, and Bluegrass Area Development's at the table with us as well. The annexation of the industrial parks is still in process. We've had first reading of the ordinances. And the reason we're doing that now is we need to get that rezoned for industry. And I think we're all expecting a ruling from the Public Service Commission this week. And that's an important milestone, Rick, because that PSC ruling with Kentucky Utilities will trigger the final execution of the purchase agreement that we signed with KU for the city and the county to buy that 958 acres for the industrial park. So we're thinking that probably is going to happen this week, and if that does happen as expected, then we have 180 days to finalize the purchase. So along those lines, we've been meeting with bond counsel, and the city and the county met last week again at our meeting, and we met with bond counsel and talked about the financing and all that good stuff. So that is ongoing. I think it's good news from the big picture. It's really good news because we continue to get a lot of interest, requests for information from potential industries that are very interested in that site. So that's going to be a huge win economically when this is all said and done, and it's ultimately developed out with some new jobs here in the next few years. What else? Oh, last week we had beautification projects with the 250 committee. We had a ceremony at the mural at College Street behind Fiscal Courts building, and then we did the Army tank on Friday. Again, that was both those projects turned out really well. So again, shout out to Tony Preston for leading those. What else this week? I'm actually meeting today with Mercer Area Family Education and Wellness, or MAFU. Those are the folks that have been leasing the National Guard Armory on College and Broadway. Of course, their daycare has closed, so I've had a meeting or two with them to talk about long-term uses of the building, and we've got some ideas on some things we want to do with that building that would benefit the community. So hopes to have more on that next week, but we are meeting with their folks today to talk about some opportunities to continue to use that building so it just doesn't sit there vacant, more or less. What else? I'm going to be speaking at a realtors meeting here in town this week. We got realtors coming in from, I think, Mercer and Boyle and maybe a couple other counties, and I'm going to be speaking with them about the housing situation because, again, with the industry and the things that we're expecting to happen in the next few years, we really need to work on the housing. So I've got to speak to some realtors. What else? Those are the main things, Rick. I want to give a shout out to the football team too. I enjoy watching. I've been out of town the last 2 Friday nights, and I've been sitting out of town at restaurants eating dinner, watching the football game on my phone. Boy, they've had a great season.
Yep.
And I think Coach East is on maybe after me, but
after the news. Yep.
Congratulate you. I think they're 10-1. Yep. Going to get a little tougher with Louisville Central coming in, but I like their chances.
I do too.
Sitting out of town watching the game on my phone and listening. Now I understand when Dan Yates says shotgun 2 back. Now I can see it. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a little technical, but yeah.
Yeah, he gets a little technical. I knew what a shotgun was, but I didn't. Yeah. So I enjoy when I can't go to the games. I enjoy watching them on my phone. So appreciate you guys.
All right. Well, thank you, Mayor. We appreciate Mayor Monday, and we will talk to you later.
All right. Stay safe. Rick.
Take care. You too. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
That was Mayor Sam Carr, WHBN Harrisburg.
To the IRS.
That money from this giant fund, over $67 billion that's sitting there to build up the IRS, it's more important to protect Israel right now than it is to hire more IRS agents.
Speaking on Fox News Sunday, the Louisiana Republican talked about a new way of doing business in Congress. Johnson said he wants Congress to find ways to pay for spending measures instead of adding to the national debt. The bill that was passed in the House by a 226 to 196 margin faces opposition from both Democratic and Republican leaders in the Senate. President Biden said he would veto Johnson's bill if it clears the Senate. Former President Donald Trump is expected to testify at his civil fraud trial in New York today. Scott Pringle reports.
Donald Trump is expected to be asked about his wealth and his business dealings under oath. State Attorney General Letitia James is accusing Trump of inflating his net worth so the Trump Organization could obtain more favorable loans. James is seeking a $250 million fine and also a ban on Trump's company from doing business in New York State. 2 of Trump's sons previously testified, and they blamed accountants for any incorrect numbers given to the banks for loans.
And Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin is setting up a scholarship program in honor of the hospital workers who saved his life. Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest on the field back in January while playing in Cincinnati and ended up in the ICU for a week. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
When your people are ready, your business is ready. Cintas makes sure they have what they need to perform their best. Whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, fire protection systems that are tested and inspected, first aid and safety supplies, floor mats, or cleaning tools and restroom products, stocked and ready when you need them. Better work days happen together, so visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready.
and get ready for the workday.
A psoriasis flare-up can make a walk in the park, well, no walk in the park.
It's that obvious, huh? I've tried so many lotions and creams, but I still have symptoms.
So those don't do enough to treat the inflammation beneath the skin, leaving you with those uncontrolled symptoms.
Makes sense, but what else can I do?
You can get real with your dermatologist so they can help you get clear. Make an appointment and, oh, you're already on it.
Hi, yes, I'd like to make an appointment.
Get real clear about psoriasis at letsgetrealclear.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
A new poll shows most Americans have some serious doubts about the application of the death penalty. Rory O'Neill reports.
Now, half of Americans say the death penalty is not fairly applied in the U.S. It's the first time in nearly a quarter century of polling on the issue that Gallup says attitudes have flipped. More than 2/3 of Republicans say the death penalty is fairly applied, but only 28% of Democrats feel that way. The biggest change has been among independents, with 46% now believing the death penalty is applied fairly. I'm Rory O'Neill.
The last phase of the National World War II Museum in New Orleans is complete. More than a dozen World War II vets and Holocaust survivors attended Friday's opening ceremony for the $47 million Liberation Pavilion. Also in attendance was Academy Award-winning actor Tom Hanks, who noted how many years it took for this to become a reality.
D-Day Museum was essentially 2 brick warehouses, a Higgins boat, and a tank. Now look at it.
The new edition features an exhibit about Anne Frank, including a replica of the concealed apartment where she and her family hid from the Nazis for 2 years. Today is National Nacho Day. Free tennis with a little history.
The dish was created in 1940 in Mexico, across the border from Texas. Invented by a guy named Ignacio Anaya, nacho is a nickname for Ignacio, and the dish was known as the Nacho Special. It's tortilla chips, cheese, and any other goodies in the kitchen. According to the National Restaurant Association, Americans eat about 1.25 pounds every year per person.
Nearly 30,000 pounds of dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets are being recalled over the weekend. The USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service announced that Tyson Foods issued a recall for its Fun Nuggets. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Centre College has announced that Lauren Gibbs will be the keynote speaker at the March Centre College Women's Leadership Conference. Gibbs is a silver medalist in the 2-woman bobsled event in the 2018 Winter Olympics, then won gold in that same event in the 2020 World Championships. The Women's Leadership Conference at Centre began last year and saw more than 180 women attend in its inaugural year. Registration for the event will open up in January. The Boyle County Fiscal Court has voted to pursue starting a new tax on auto-sharing services like Uber and Lyft. A recently passed bill by the Kentucky House lowered the state income tax year over year, but also allowed other taxes, like on car-sharing services, to be enacted. Every magistrate voted to pursue implementing that tax, except for Paula Bodner, who said she believed the tax could cause car insurance prices to go up, which would in turn hurt the everyday person. The Advocate Messenger reports the tax would have to be passed as an auto-sharing ordinance. And the Interior Journal's reporting the Lincoln County Fiscal Court has agreed to purchase 165 acres for a tri-county industrial development site that will also include Garrett and Rockcastle counties. That land is on the corner of U.S. Highway 150 and Highway 461 in Rockcastle County. The total investment of all 3 counties is just north of $1.6 million. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Hi, this is Sam Carr, your current mayor of Harrodsburg. I'm asking for your write-in vote to continue to serve you as your mayor. When you vote, please write in my name, Sam Carr, and color in the box to cast your vote. You must do both steps. I look forward to continue serving you as your mayor of Harrodsburg. Paid for by Sam Carr for mayor of Harrodsburg. Now remember, I'm a write-in candidate. You have to write my name on the ballot and shade the box. Thank you.
Hello, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near-only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $119. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive No-Line Bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $249. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 73. Tonight, with wind gusts up to 23 miles an hour today, I should say, so hang on your hat and your hair if we got it. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 58, wind gust to 21. Tomorrow's election day. Go vote. Got a chance of sprinkles after 1, partly sunny, high of 73. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 55. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 80. Wind gust to 23. Showers likely mainly after 1 on Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high of 68. Showers likely Friday, mainly before 1, mostly cloudy with a high of 52. Saturday, Veterans Day, sunny, high of 55. Scattered showers on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 54. Right now, we have fair skies. 43 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:08.5. Good Monday morning to you. It's the 6th day of November. Ready, Rick? Glad to be along with you. Hope you had a great weekend with family, friends, or just recharging the old battery. You're listening to WHBN, AM and FM, HometownLive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody to win the DQ ice cream cake for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 4th and 10th. We got Buddy Shirley and Brendan Buchanan registered for the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays for today, we have Felicia Finn, John Chu, Buddy Shirley, and from Saturday, Brandon Buchanan. So there you go. Come on, computer, wake up. Now this.
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Oh, thank you very much, Reba, for that. Good morning. You're on WHBN.
How you, Rick?
Fine.
Hey, it's Ted Turner.
Yeah.
I was wanting to request a good old song this morning.
What's that?
It's by John Lee called Living in the Country.
Living in...
Country.
Country, okay. All right, so if I can find it for you.
Thank you, Rick.
Okay,
Have a
Ted.
good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, there we go. I see. That's a great request line, 859-734-4321. All right, let's see if we can get a hold of our head football coach right now, Mr. Craig Yeast.
Hello.
Is this the 2023 KHSAA 3A District 4 Coach of the Year, Craig East?
Yeah, this is Craig East. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing fine. You just deflect that, don't you? It's the truth. I told you you're award-winning. You just wouldn't believe me. Hey, congratulations on a big win Friday night, too.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We, at this time of the year, it don't matter how pretty or how ugly it is. All that matters is that you win and you move on to the next round. We're moving on to the next round, and that's always a good thing.
It is. And you give us, if you would, some highlights from the game Friday night, Coach. Some things that stood out to you.
What stood out to me was, our special teams, our kickoff team, done an excellent job of kicking and covering this week. We did not do a great job in the second half last week, and we bounced back. I was very pleased with what I saw with the kick coverage. Our offensive and defensive line played really good up front and gave our skilled players an opportunity to make plays. And the biggest highlight of the game is the win column and the lose column. Mercer County football for week 1 in the playoffs was 1-0. That's the most important stat of all.
That's right. You're 10-1 overall, which we want to keep. Oh, by the way, the mayor said to tell you congratulations.
Tell him I said thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. 35-19. Were you able to get some second teamers in there too, Coach? Were you able to work some other guys in?
We worked a few guys in, but we were not able to work in as many guys as I would like to. We did get a few guys in, but not as many and not as much time as you would like in a first round playoff game. But we did get a few guys in.
Very good. Did you come out health-wise? Everybody okay?
Yep, everybody's in good shape. We're healthy. We just need to fight the sick bug. We had a little bit of sick bug going through last week, so we need our guys and our parents to make sure that they're pumping things into our system to help boost our immune systems so that we can fight any kind of sicknesses and, the flu and all that kind of stuff is going on. So we lost one of our players last week because of that. I feel like we got him back this week. So just health-wise, we're good. Just got to make sure we fight this sickness that's going around in our community a little bit.
That's not fair. You got to fight two things at once.
Yeah, I know.
Doggone Rams, man. I tell you, I think we're going to send Craig East up here to coach.
Nah, they don't need me.
I don't know. They need something.
They need to win.
Yes.
What they need to do.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Practice, work on offense today?
Yeah, we'll put the rest of the film away, and defensively this afternoon they'll watch film and put the rest of it away, and then we'll go out on the field and have a special teams period and work on some offense and make sure that we got a good introduction and start it off that way for the week, just like we always do. When we don't have a JV game, it gives us a little extra time to work on the things that we need to work on.
Oh, very good. And we'll start setting up your game as Louisville Central comes calling to Mercer County on Friday night. All right, Coach, if we're ready to find out what today is?
Sure.
It's National Nachos Day.
All right.
You like nachos?
I do like nachos.
All right. Basketball Day.
All right. I do like basketball, so.
Ever been marooned without a compass day?
No.
Well, good. Don't get marooned. We can't afford to lose you at this point. So just stay around town.
I hear you.
No going in the woods. National Saxophone Day.
All right.
Do you ever play
the saxophone?
Do you ever play a musical instrument?
I've never played a musical instrument. I should have learned how to play the piano when I was young. When my mother tried to get me to learn, I never wanted to learn. But the saxophone is by far my favorite instrument.
You were too busy playing ball. That's why you didn't have time to tinkle in the ivories.
You might be right about that.
All right, here are a couple life hacks and positive thoughts for you, Coach. Eat something that's too spicy. Eating a teaspoon of sugar will help neutralize the heat sensation.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't really like spicy too much, but I might try that.
Yeah. If you do get something a little too spicy, get you a teaspoon of sugar.
All right.
When moving or redecorating, take a picture of the back of your TV or tech equipment to easily remember how everything hooks up.
All right. That makes sense.
And it's so easy now with our phones with cameras.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Positive thought 1 says you grow up the day you have your first real laugh at yourself.
Okay. I've had plenty of those.
Yeah. And a man is happy so long as he chooses to be happy and nothing can stop him.
All right, that's a good one.
Yeah, and nothing's going to stop the Mercer County Titans Friday night as they take on the Central Gunkies. So best of luck in practice. We look forward to talking to you tonight, Coach, in a Pizza Hut Pigskin Report.
All right, sounds good. Go Titans.
Go Titans. Thanks, Coach. Bye-bye. Have a great day. That's our head football coach, Craig East, and this is who the interview is brought to you by.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
Kentucky coach John Calipari really believes he has a team that can win a national championship this season, something Kentucky has not done since 2012. Don't forget that Calipari's teams have not made the second weekend of the NCAA tournament since 2019, when Kentucky lost to Auburn in the Elite Eight. So could this be the season that Calipari's Cats finally become Kentucky good again and have results in March that'll have Big Blue fans happy? So what makes anyone think UK could win the national title? First, this team seems to have elite talent. No team in the country can match the perceived NBA talent UK has with freshmen DJ Wagner, Justin Edwards, Aaron Bradshaw, and Rod Dillingham, since they all are projected as NBA first-round draft picks. Kentucky should have a potent offense and could become one of Calipari's second team to average 80 points per game.
Vaught's Views will return in a moment.
If you want to make the most of your vacation, there's no better place than the Bluegrass State. Kentucky's 44 state parks offer abundant places to play and diverse accommodations to stay. Take a hike, float your boat, or bike the trails. Pitch a tent under the stars or settle into a lakefront lodge. Tee up for 18 holes. Then enjoy a signature meal. Plan your trip at parks.ky.gov.
Now, if you are a pessimist or realist, there are reasons to think UK will not win a national title. First, only 4 freshmen have started on a national title team in the last decade. Second, Kentucky was not good defensively last year, and it's hard to expect a young team to be great defensively. Third, the odds are just against UK. I will always believe Calipari had the best teams in 2010 and 2015, but neither won the national championship. It's just hard to do with young talent like UK has this year.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor. Or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339. And our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. In college football, Saturday, Kentucky broke a 3-game losing streak by defeating Mississippi State 24-3. It's the first time since 2008 that the Cats have won in Starkville. UK's defense made several big plays in the contest. Derek Jackson had a 28-yard pick six, and the team collected 5 sacks. UK's 6th win also made it bowl eligible for the 8th year in a row. Kentucky will host number 8 Alabama Saturday at noon on Z105. In other action, Saturday, number 13 Louisville overwhelmed Virginia Tech 34-3. Center College won its 4th straight, 47-29 at Hendricks. The Colonels are now 5-2 in the SAA. Western Kentucky topped UTEP 21-13. Eastern Kentucky fell to Austin Peay 33-30 in overtime. Number 16 Kentucky officially begins its basketball season tonight. Cats host New Mexico State in Rupp Arena in the season opener. UK polished off Georgetown College and Kentucky State in exhibition games. Our pregame shows begin at 6:30, tip-offs at 8 for Kentucky versus New Mexico State on Z105. Boyle County and Mercer County are the only local teams that advance to the second round of the high school football playoffs. In 4A, Boyle topped Whitley County 41-6. In 3A, Mercer downed LaRue County 35-19. Also in 3A, Garrett County fell to Elizabethtown 23-0. And in 2A, Danville lost to Beechwood 49-0. Join Rick Schobel and Joe Mathis tonight for the Pizza Hut Pigskin Report as they talk with the coaches from 6 to 7 at the Harrodsburg Pizza Hut on WHIR-FM 103.9 and WHBN-FM 99.5. It streams live at hometownlive.net. The Sunday night NFL game saw Cincinnati's defense control Buffalo's offense as the Bengals held on to beat the Bills 24-18. Cleveland shut out Arizona 27-0. Baltimore spanked the Seahawks 37-3. Philadelphia downed the Cowboys 28-23. Other winners were the Texans, Raiders, Chiefs, Vikings, Colts, Packers, and Saints. The Monday night special finds the L.A. Chargers visiting the New York Jets. NASCAR's Cup champion for 2023 is Ryan Blaney, even though he finished in second place. Ross Chastain, who wasn't eligible for the championship took the checkered flag for the second time this year. It's Blaney's first Cup title in his 8th year of full-time racing. And in the Kentucky Middle School football playoff Saturday, Boyle County defeated Lexington Catholic 18-14. Boyle plays Paducah this Saturday in the 8th grade Division II title game. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. Since 1984. Always on time with our professional team when we show up at your door. Residential and commercial, day or night. ADAHeatingandAir.com does it right. ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop.
You have a loved one needing to find help, hope, and healing today. The first step to a happier, healthier life is to call the Isaiah House Real Hope for Addiction. Isaiah House provides care for men and women. Locations throughout Kentucky, resetting one's life through healing, opportunity, education, and employment support for lifelong success. When you feel once to the point of rock bottom and needs help, hope, and healing, call the Isaiah House anytime, 24 hours a day.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
Sunny with a high of 73 today, wind gust to 23, mostly cloudy tonight, low of 58, wind gust to 21. Tomorrow, Election Day, go vote. A chance of sprinkles after 1, partly sunny, high of 73. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, a low of 55, mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 80, wind gust to 23. Right now under fair skies, we have 45 degrees in Harrodsburg at 826. We also have Jill Cutler from the Chamber. Good morning, Jill.
Good morning, Radio Rick. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How is Jill Cutler?
I am fine. Had a good weekend. I think everybody else that I can tell has had a wonderful weekend. We've got more sunshine coming up.
We won't be sad for that.
No, we won't. Get all those stuff done outside. Well, this morning, Becca and I are dividing and conquering again. She is up at Harrods Perk and Chill. She's going to be doing a live on who won the Scarecrow contest. So I think she's picking, I think there's the top 3 and a board choice winner. So I actually don't know yet. People keep asking me. I'm like, I don't do that. That is Miss Becca Sims. So she is up there today, and then she's going to make a run down there to see Barbara down at Dairy Queen when we're going to get her Small Business Saturday pick. And Radio Rick, I wanted to let people know sometimes folks will say, well, you know, a franchise is not a small business. Well, we make an exception with that. When you are locally owned, and you know this very well, locally owned and run, and these people even live here, that is their small business. Yes, the franchise is at large. So listen, we're going to shout out for Lee's Famous Recipe, Dairy Queen. You know, we're going to do that because those people live and work here. They are small business owners in our community. They do not equal the franchise itself. So just want to do a shout out for our Lee's and our Dairy Queen, franchisees. And, there's others like that too. Ace Hardware would be another one that, yes, it's a franchise, but it's locally owned and operated. So we're going to sing their praises because we're glad they're here, Radio Rick. And I know Hometown Radio looks at it the same way as well.
I agree.
So today we are also going to be working on a business after hours plan. I'm going to be meeting down at Welch Homes with Christy Welch, and we're going to be meeting with some representatives from the Summit Center. We're going to be talking about a special event that we want to have up there for several businesses that are members up there. So it'd be Upglow Med Spa, Kids Dentistry, Sunrise Nutrition, and the Farm Bureau up at the Summit Center. So we want to work some things out with them. We thought that would be a perfect time to start talking about that. And just like you said, Radio Rick, tomorrow is Election Day. Please, please, please go vote. If you need rides, you can call the chamber. We can try to find you a ride for that. But everyone should get out and vote. You don't have to vote the same way that the rest of us vote. We just want you to exercise your freedom because that's what makes it America. We're allowed to disagree. We're allowed to have differing opinions. So that's quite all right. Also, tomorrow I'm going to head up and see For Christ Christian Preschool. I'm going to visit with Serena Barkman up there. I've got some special things that are going to be donated to her and get her shop small picture. And I haven't been up in a while, and I love seeing those kiddos and all the cool things they're doing. Also on Tuesday, we want to remind folks that Rotary has their Queen of Hearts drawing. That's a little game that you can play. It is literally up at the Combination restaurant itself, Combination on Main. And they actually draw a winner at 7 p.m. on Tuesday night. And when they don't have a winner, just like the state lottery, the pot gets bigger. So you can pick a number and you can do that. And they're going to be getting some more detailed information to us, but it's called the Queen of Hearts game. And so if you're not sure, head on up to the Combination maybe Tuesday and maybe get some dinner and check out what they're doing, and you'll see it firsthand. And, of course, the Rotary Club uses their funds for scholarships as well as several other wonderful things. We got a webinar on Wednesday for Wilderness Trace Community Foundation and the Mercer Community Endowment. I'll be attending that webinar. And then the Bergen Fall Festival will have their first meeting to plan 2024, and we are a part of that. So I'll be joining probably via phone for that one. On Thursday, the Mercer County Public High School has their Veterans Tribute at 10:15. So if you're a veteran and you don't have to have a student in school, if you would like to be a part of that, give the school a call or call us and we'll connect you with someone. And again, that is Thursday at 10:15. Our office is closed on Friday for Veterans Day, but I will have a foundation meeting for the Chamber Foundation. We're going to have a strategic planning meeting at Family Wealth Group up there beside Casa Grande. Family Wealth Group and Mercer Dental is up there as well. And we're going to have a strategic meeting there. So we'll be doing a little work Friday, but the office itself will be closed as well. And then, of course, it is Veterans Day on Saturday officially. And just to make folks remember that, of course, there's a Veterans Luncheon at the Mercer Library at 12:30. They'd love to send you a formal invitation, so you need to just reach out to them. We also have our Lean to Green Fall Cleanup Project. That is going to be Saturday at Fort Harrod State Park, and we're going to be working at the Mansion Museum. So that's a volunteer opportunity. We're going to meet about, 11-ish or so, and we're going to be taking out some landscaping and working there. Mike Sanford is our chairman, and he has our marching orders, so we will show up ready to go. Also on Saturday, J. Elliott Quick Wash is donating 100% of the proceeds from the car wash to the Honor Fight for Veterans, which is tremendous. So J. Elliott Quick Wash is down there by Apple Market. It's always where it's always been. Mercer Outfitters is building their new building there. So just go on back there and visit. And remember, on Saturday, 100% of those proceeds are going to go to that honor flight. So hats off to J. Elliott Quick Wash. We appreciate him for doing that. And also Saturday is the annual Tea and Treasures and their auction and their tea from 1 to 3. And that's going to be at Centenary United Methodist Church in Danville. And that is to help our area hospice. Heritage Hospice serves several counties. Mercer is one of them. They are a wonderful organization. If you've ever had to use them for end-of-life services or help, you recognize what value they bring and what knowledge they bring. I've learned so much from the few times I've worked with hospice, and I've learned to truly appreciate what they do. So again, their tea is going to be on Saturday as well, 1 to 3. They're holding it at Centenary United Methodist Church in Danville. And then we have an announcement, Radio Rick. We were going to do our Christmas forest lighting in conjunction with Old Fort Harrod State Park Holiday Open House, which would have been the 18th of this month. Because of construction, that has to be closed, and so we are not able to do the tree lighting that day. So we will do the tree lighting on Small Business Saturday, and that's what we did last year because of construction. So we're going to do it on Saturday, Small Business Saturday, and it'll be at the end of the day. I believe it's at 6 p.m. So we'll be changing those graphics and getting that information out. It's not a negative in a sense. We just have another week for people to get trees up and make it look good. I know there were some folks planning some things right around the 18th, so we do apologize that we've had to move it, but hopefully next year we'll put it back on there with the Fort Holiday Open House. So that's a small change. People can contact us to get a form to do the Christmas trees. We love to have them. $20 to do a tree if you provide it, $25 if we provide it. And we'll be staking up all of those trees. We actually have a meeting today out at the fort in the afternoon to do our little map of trees. So, Radio Rick, that rounds out our week. And again, please, please, please go out and vote. And I agree with you, Radio Rick, no whining if you don't vote.
That's right. If you don't go vote, you don't have the right to open your mouth.
There you go.
May I add 2 activities to your list?
You may, sir. I'm ready to write.
All right. Saturday, Tea and Treasure, a benefit for Heritage Hospice. They've got a live auction, silent auction, and tea from 1 to 3 at the Centenary Methodist Church in Danville, Perryville Road.
Wonderful.
And on Friday, it's the 13th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event at the Danville National Guard Armory. First time in 3 years we've been able to hold it. To honor all veterans from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County. All veterans are invited to come on out and eat. Shuttle service from Danville Stadium right next door. Disabled parking is available. It'll be fish and barbecue dinners and door prizes for the veterans.
Well, and my bad. I should have had that on my list. That is a tremendous, wonderful program that's regional. I think we've put that out in other forms, and I just missed that today. Thank you, Radio Rick, because we certainly want our veterans to be able to go out there Friday and just get to be appreciated and maybe win a door prize and get a nice meal.
Well, and the motto is, we serve those who have served us.
That's good.
Yes. Hey,
I like that.
You say Becca's she's on an assignment, right?
Yes, she's on assignment. She's on the loose.
What time will she be announcing the winners?
It could be overlapping us. She was doing that this morning, and so I am not sure. We had some folks in this morning. Actually, I had Alan Barlow in from the Ragged Edge this morning. We give his puppy, they get a drink and they get a cookie. If you come into our office, we actually give dog cookies in the office. So we were visiting and talking about the Little Mermaid coming up. So we may have overlapped already. I'll have to check.
Well, you know what? If she's announced it, you could call her. She could join us right now and announce it live on the radio.
Okay.
The winners, if that works.
Yes. If not, I can have her call you a little later today.
Yeah,
Let me take a look here.
Yeah.
If she's done it here.
Because that would be cool.
She has posted it.
Okay.
Would you like me to read those?
Sure. Why not?
All right. So she has congratulations to the 2023 Scarecrow winners. First place, Mount Pleasant Church.
Oh.
Second place, Whitaker Bank.
All right.
Third place, Honey's Project. Very, very, very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that. And I do believe that there is a chamber choice image too. So I'm looking here.
Okay.
She hasn't posted that. When that occurs, I might have her give you a buzz.
Sure. Yeah, please do.
So, well, congratulations to those winners.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, what I do and Becca do, we vote for all of them.
Yeah.
We do, because we love them all. And so we vote for all of them. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And then everyone else does all the voting. So that's really cool. So congrats to Mount Pleasant Church and Whitaker Bank and Honey's Project. Everyone did such a good job. We're so proud. Scarecrows are coming down this week, so hopefully everybody will be there and get their stuff, and we'll be switching and working on Christmas trees.
There you go. Are you ready for Jill's jokes?
I'm ready, even without Becca's laugh.
All right. Here we go. Now, the first one says, why can't a leopard hide?
Because he'll be spotted.
Yeah, you got it. All right. What did one Dorito farmer say to the other?
A Dorito farmer?
Yes.
I need to invest in that. I have no idea. It's nacho cheese.
No. Cool Ranch.
Okay. That's right. I don't eat that one. I have to remember that.
Yeah. What,
I love Doritos.
What did Mars ask Saturn?
I don't know.
Hey, why don't you give me a ring sometime?
Very cute. Very cute, Radio Rick.
And what's red, white, blue, and yellow?
No clue.
The Star-Spangled Banana.
There's no Star-Spangled Banana.
All right, one bonus one. I just got this in. I accidentally rubbed some ketchup in my eye. You know what happened? Now I have Heinz sight.
Oh, that's cute. Hindsight. Yeah. All right, Radio Rick. Oh, my gosh. Well, thank you so much for calling us today, letting us announce our winners. And we appreciate you. I've not been able to listen today, but I'll try to get it back on here in a minute.
All right.
And we appreciate everything you all do and letting our community know what's going on. We love partnering with you and the Harrodsburg Herald newspaper. I mean, it's hard to not get the information if you really want to find it.
That's
so
right.
Hats off to you all.
Well, thank you, and you have a great day. We'll talk again next Monday.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Radio Rick.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's Jill Cutler from the Chamber. Here's Jill. He is Joe from the News Chamber at 8:39.5.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. It's Election Day tomorrow, and Harrodsburg voters will have the chance to vote on mayor. The big race, of course, statewide is the governor's race. However, locally, there's the mayor's race between incumbent and write-in candidate Sam Carr and challengers Bob Williams and Jennifer Casimir. In the Danville Schools Precinct, there's a local race, a school board race between Steve Becker and write-in candidate Melinda Weathers. Meanwhile, in Garrett County, a vote on whether or not to make the entire county wet is on the ballot. Polls are open tomorrow from 6 until 6. Boyle County Schools announced they are putting books that were previously removed from their shelves in response to Senate Bill 150 back on the school book shelves. The story made state headlines after Boyle County removed more than 100 books from their school shelves, the most coming from the middle and high school levels. However, the Kentucky Department of Education released a statement that said Senate Bill 150 did not provide for the removal of library media resources from school libraries. Boyle Schools announced on Friday that those books that were pulled off the shelves would be put back on the school shelves. Those who live in the city of Danville will have the fall leaf collection pick up again today. It starts today in the area off of East Lexington Avenue from the Indian Hills neighborhood up East Lexington, including Goggin Lane and the roads off of Goggin, as well as areas off of Old Lexington Road. You're asked to place the leaves in piles between the curb and sidewalk. You can see the entire schedule and when your street's included on the City of Danville website or Facebook page. I'm Joe Mathis.
Are you considering a new home purchase or maybe a remodel? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Jason Tyler. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank in Harrodsburg. As part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-734-3316 and let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank is Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
Here are the obituaries. Omer Ruth Hall, age 78 of Sadieville, died Tuesday. She was the wife of 56 years to Harvey Hall. A memorial service is Sunday at 6 o'clock at Corinth Shiloh Full Gospel Church in Corinth. Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Chastity Nicole Lyons, age 39 of Harrodsburg, died Monday. A private service will be held. Alexander and Royalty Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
Hey, Joe, did you know Big Deals has got something new?
Where can I save money now, Radio Rick?
We've got the Anderson Lifestyle Boutique in Danville. Buy a $50 gift certificate for a Big Deals price of just $35.
Sounds awesome. What do they have?
They offer jewelry, apparel, gifts, and home decor. They do embroidery and monogramming. Come and see their selection of comfortable jeans, heavy canvas bags, lamps, art, scratch-made soap scents, natural soy candles. Find the perfect curtains, blinds, and shutters for your home.
Sounds great. I know where I can get my wife a gift and save money. Please don't tell her.
It's up to me. Joe, you like to eat, don't you?
You bet.
Save money at the Big City Pizza Company in Danville. Another new way to save.
I'd love to have some of their 3-cheese mac and cheese pizza.
Well, get over to hometownlive.net and save on Big City Pizza with a $10 gift certificate for just $7.
I'm on it. Pizza night tonight at the Mathis house.
You, too, can save with more big deals at hometownlive.net. Lots of discounts like Bread of Life, Sweets by Cindy, O'Charlie's, Applebee's, the Old Bus Station, and A&L Accessories.
The Parthenon Greek American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family. Fresh Mediterranean and American. A gathering place, always a treat. Specialty gyros, great burgers and fries. Whatever you're craving will satisfy. The Parthenon Greek American eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family.
In Danville, Lexington Road.
Hi, folks. Mike Gay here. Are you frustrated with your current job? Want to get that promotion, but you don't have a college degree? Then go to Essity.com. We're hiring 25 new machine operators starting at $19.38 an hour. Is work-life balance important to you? Well, we have 12-hour shifts. You can work 90 nights, work 90 days, and then you're off 180 days during the year. That's with no required OT. Essity, ESSITY.com.
For most of us, power outages, however rare, are a frustrating inconvenience. For others, they're a matter of life and death. If you or someone you love depends on electrically powered life support equipment, give the friendly folks at your local electric cooperative a call. They can help by noting the situation on a special list of customers who receive top priority in restoring power following unplanned outages. We're Kentucky's electric cooperative, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Sunny today with a high of 73, wind gust to 23. Mostly cloudy tonight, low of 58, wind gust to 21. Tomorrow, Election Day, a chance of sprinkles after 1. Partly sunny, high of 73. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 55. Mostly sunny on Wednesday with a high of 80, wind gust to 23. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 50 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:45 and a half.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
All right, David, because you brought the subject up, we will go ahead and do the random facts, and here they are. Last week, relief pitcher Will Smith became the first player in Major League Baseball history to win 3 straight World Series rings with 3 different teams. He won in 2021 with the Braves, 2022 with the Astros, and now with the Texas Rangers. Smith's a free agent, so which team wants to win the 2024 World Series? Signed, Will Smith. If you yelled at a cup of coffee for 8 years straight, you'd produce enough energy to heat it. Before J.D. Salinger became a famous author and then a recluse, he worked as a cruise director. Only 3 countries use purple on their flag: but it's only featured in one, the island of Dominica. Not to be confused with the Dominican Republic nearby. Dominica's flag has a Cicero parrot, which is purple and green. The flags of Nicaragua and El Salvador also have purple, but only as part of rainbows. Johnny Depp got divorced from his first wife, Lori Ann Allison, in 1985, which is 1 year before his second wife, Amber Heard, was born. Now you know, via radio. We've got our state representative, Kim King, coming up when? Right after these messages of interest.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fries. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Are you sitting on a treasure trove of gold and silver jewelry and coins? It's time to turn those forgotten pieces into cold, hard cash. This is Lauren. Visit B&L Jewelers, your trusted neighborhood jewelry experts. We're here to make your dreams shine brighter. Sell your unwanted gold and silver jewelry, coins with confidence. We offer cash on the spot with competitive prices and a quick, hassle-free process.
I got top dollar for my coins. Thanks to B&L Jewelers, I'm turning my old valuables into something new.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to sell my old jewelry. B&L Jewelers made it simple and rewarding.
At B&L Jewelers, we pride ourselves on our integrity and professionalism. We've been serving our community for 16 years, earning trust one customer at a time. Don't wait. Visit B&L Jewelers today at Danville Manor Shopping Center or give us a call at 859-238-0476. Discover the hidden value in your jewelry box. B&L Jewelers, where your treasures find a new home. Transform your gold and silver into cash today.
Dear Mom, I know it's hard trying to quit smoking, but I heard something new about something that might help. It's called Kentucky's Tobacco Quit Line. It's one-on-one individual counseling over the phone with someone who can help. You can talk in private and talk at times when it's convenient. Just call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Mom, one of these days I'll be graduating and then maybe someday getting married. I want you to be there with me. Please try it. I love you, Rachel.
The Kentucky Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW. This message brought to you by your local health department.
Put the hashtag on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
Thank you, Sophie. Love you, my little granddaughter. It is 8:49 and a half. We are waiting our State Representative Kim King to give us a call. Remind you, tomorrow is Go Vote. Make sure you exercise your right and your privilege and vote. If you don't vote, you don't get to open your mouth up and complain. Look at it this way. If you vote, you're canceling out the vote of the other party that you are against, all right, that you're not in favor of. I don't want to say against, but you're not in favor of. So look at it that way. And your vote does count that way, all right? And don't forget this Friday, 13th Annual Heritage Hospice Veterans Appreciation Day event. Danville National Guard Armory, Stanford Road from 11 till 2. Honor all veterans from Boyle, Garrett, Lincoln, and Mercer County. It's free lunch to honor our veterans. Shuttle service from the Danville Football Stadium, which is right next door. Disabled parking is available. Fish and barbecue dinners and door prizes. Again, finally, after 3 years, able to have our Veterans Appreciation Day event, Danville National Guard Armory, this Friday, 11 to 2. That's good stuff, isn't it, State Representative Kim King?
It absolutely is. I know you and 99.9% of our listeners think of that when they recognize one out on the street or just passing them in our daily lives. But this recognition with a beautiful lunch and this formal ceremony, I'm so glad it's back. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. How are you today, Ray?
I am doing fine. How's the King family?
We are doing well. As in typical Monday tradition, the kitchen table is completely covered with Monday catch-up items, so it's great to start that mid-morning with you today. Yes. If you'll recall, and I appreciate everyone's patience, I wasn't able to call in on Friday because I was already in meetings and Agriculture Committee started at 9. So with your permission, I am going all the way back to Thursday, but I have lessened the details that I'll give about each of these entries. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. But let's rewind all the way back to Thursday, because the Harrodsburg-Mercer County mural reveal deserves to be talked about. So we appreciate everyone. Let me refer back to my notes. And this isn't comprehensive, I'm sure, but this is a product of the Mercer County Tourist Commission, the 250th Board, the Fiscal Court, and Judge Steele at this meeting, this reveal, really shouted out to the road department, the Mercer County Road Department, and all of their help. And there was even a mural committee. I think it was headed up by Toni Preston. I think she's the mama in charge of this beautiful, beautiful new reveal mural. It is on the back side, the 127 side of what we still call the Gateway Building, the Fiscal Court Building, and that's kind of catty corner from the fort. So if anyone is on that road, I guess that would be heading south on 127, and you get stopped by that stoplight, please turn to your left and enjoy that as well. Since I was right there, when that event was over, I just walked right around and into the Fiscal Court Building at the county clerk's office, and I voted. I went ahead and voted Thursday. Since I will be on the road and probably in Frankfort tomorrow, I was voter 314. So I've got my duty in. Now, there will be no early voting opportunities today. All of that ended on Saturday. But if you need to find your county locations, these two websites take you directly there. Then you'll choose your county on the drop-down menu, and you can find your places that you are available to vote, and that is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow. And I am really wanting a great turnout. It sounds like your weather is going to be forecasting great, so let's get everyone out and register our votes. So if that gave folks a little bit of time to find a pencil, those two websites for your locations in your county are elect, E-L-E-C-T, so elect.ky.gov or govote.ky.gov. And again, both of those websites take you to the same area where you will choose your county. So that was Thursday. Then on Friday, and again, I've just pulled the highlights, we had a very large panel. So we heard from the Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Cattlemen's Association, the Kentucky Pork Producers, and here are just a few highlights from each of those, and I'll get to the other presenters. Currently in Kentucky, we have 32,000 beef farm families, 1.9 million, so knocking on the door of 2 million cows and calves. Last year, we had $1.1 billion in receipts, so that was billion with a B. And the average herd size in Kentucky is 28 head. The Kentucky Cattlemen Association also talked about their initiative, and really all the livestock producers in Kentucky, of their Innovation Center. So this is a proposed hub, headquarters, it would be located in Woodford County. So that presentation said we have 74,000 farm families in Kentucky. We are ranked sixth in the nation for the number of farms. More than 684,000 jobs are related to food and agriculture, and more than half of Kentucky land is considered farmland. And then finally, for that group of presenters from the Kentucky Pork Producers, they reported over 1,800 hog farming families in Kentucky right now. They have 3 initiatives they're asking the General Assembly to consider in 2024, and that is to make sure we have, in their words, a robust and qualified Office of the State Veterinarian. And you've heard me talk about that several times in our visits, whether on ag or our Tobacco Settlement Agreement Oversight Fund Committee. So we're on that, and we have taken note that that's very important to our pork producers as well. They want Kentucky to stay regulatory friendly, and we're on top of that, again, with both of those committees I just mentioned. And lastly, they want training opportunities, market development, and network building, which circles back to that Livestock Innovation Center. So they also, lastly, reported over 8,000, knocking on 9,000 jobs in Kentucky, and their economic impact is $646 million. Then we talked about watershed dams. There are very few instances in central Kentucky, but this is a very big deal in western Kentucky. So we had some watershed dams that were, this is just what it sounds like, for flood control and to protect housing and other considerations below these watershed dams. But they're all about 70 years old now, Radio Rick. They're all aging out of usefulness at the same time. So we are keeping an eye on that. And then finally, we heard from the Murray State University Agriculture Department. You know, we kind of always reflect and kind of consider University of Kentucky and Kentucky State University when we think of ag projects, but the Murray State in far west Kentucky, their university is doing some top-notch work as well. This committee will not meet in December. So that was Friday morning. Then Friday afternoon, we had, back to Mercer County, we had our tank reveal. So again, on 127 in the Dairy Queen, we love Barbara Montgomery, kind of in that area if you're not familiar with it. If you're heading north to Frankfort, it will be on your right. So a lot of the same committee members, headed up by Tony Preston, made sure that that tank had a facelift going into our 250th celebration next year. But you know what, Radio Rick, what has warmed my heart more than anything is the camaraderie and the teamwork that local community members individually and as organizations are working together to make sure our hometown is ready for her birthday party next year. And I really think that teamwork is really going to serve our community long term. This morning, I've already been in contact and working with Congressman Barr's team in scheduling January 2024 options and dates here in Mercer County. And also State Senator Higdon. We work together in Washington County, so it is not too soon to get those 2024 dates on our calendar. And finally, this evening at 6:30, we will hold our community prayer service, certainly nonpartisan, not praying for any individual or policy or anything like that, just coming together at the Judicial Center. Now, that's the big, beautiful building on North Main at the top of Main Street, and that will be at 6:30. It's going to be beautiful weather, so we hope everyone will come out and participate in praying for our county, state, and nation. Well, even the world. I'm sure there will be a world aspect to that as well. But Lord willing, I'll call you about 8:50 on Wednesday morning with some more information. Have a great day, Radio.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's Kim King, State Representative, WHBN Harrodsburg.
Barack Obama speaking out about the war between Israel and the Palestinian militant group Hamas in an interview with Pod Save America. Former president condemned the Hamas attacks on October 7th, but said the occupation and what's happening to Palestinians is unbearable. He also said the only way to find a solution in the war is to acknowledge the complexity of the situation and to tell the whole truth about what's going on. Newly elected House Speaker Mike Johnson is defending a House bill that provides more than $14 billion to aid to Israel by cutting an equal amount of funding to the IRS.
That money from this giant fund, over $67 billion that's sitting there to build up the IRS, it's more important to protect Israel right now than it is to hire more IRS agents.
Speaking on Fox News Sunday, the Louisiana Republican talked about a new way of doing business in Congress. Johnson said he wants Congress to find ways to pay for spending measures instead of adding to the national debt. The bill that was passed in the House by a 226 to 196 margin faces opposition from both Democratic and Republican leaders in the Senate. President Biden said he would veto Johnson's bill if it clears the Senate. Former President Donald Trump is expected to testify at his civil fraud trial in New York today. Scott Pringle reports.
Donald Trump is expected to be asked about his wealth and his business dealings under oath. State Attorney General Letitia James is accusing Trump of inflating his net worth so the Trump Organization could obtain more favorable loans. James is seeking a $250 million fine and also a ban on Trump's company from doing business in New York State. Two of Trump's sons previously testified, and they blamed accountants for any incorrect numbers given to the banks for loans.
And Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin is setting up a scholarship program in honor of the hospital workers who saved his life. Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest on the field back in January while playing in Cincinnati and ended up in the ICU for a week. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Sports is about overcoming obstacles. This is Ernie Johnson Jr., and those are the stories I love to tell in the broadcast booth. But the courage of college athletes is more than matched by another group of young men, the boys fighting Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It's the most prolific genetic killer diagnosed in childhood, and there's no cure. But college football coaches are doing something about it, and you can help. It's called Coach to Cure MD. Text the word CURE to 501-501 to donate $25 on your next mobile phone bill, or go online at coachtocuremd.org. Text the word CURE to 501-501 today. Help college football coaches cure MD. You'll be proud you did.
Sponsored by the American Football Coaches Association. Texting and data rates may apply.
New York Congressman George Santos, indicted on 23 criminal charges, isn't ruling out a plea deal. Sarah Lee Kessler reports.
The Truth Challenge GOP lawmaker is charged with lying on financial disclosure forms, misleading donors, using their credit cards without permission, and fraudulently collecting COVID unemployment benefits. Santos told CNN he's not admitting anything, but hasn't ruled out a plea deal if it should come his way. It hasn't so far. Santos, who was raised Catholic, has admitted lying about jobs and college, but is still insisting his grandparents survived the Holocaust and that he's been working with a genealogist to prove his Jewish heritage.
Negotiators with SAG-AFTRA could have a response to the latest contract offer from the major Hollywood studios today. More from Daniel Martindale.
On Sunday night, SAG-AFTRA leaders said they are reviewing the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers' best, last, and final offer. SAG-AFTRA says that is how the AMPTP characterizes its offer. The last meeting between the two sides lasted for 2 hours on Saturday. Screen actors have been on strike for 115 days.
The vast majority of people in the U.S. changed time over the weekend. Bree Tennis, with help to avoid a freak-out driving to work.
Daylight saving time ended Sunday morning, and Reddit says the average American has 10 clocks to reset. Your watch, your oven, coffee pot, and microwave, and some that reset themselves, like your phone and computer. But the number one clock you most likely forgot to reset is in your car. To avoid heart palpitations due to the wrong time, check your owner's manual to find out how to reset.
These are the days when anything goes.
You can count surprise appearances among the highlights as the class of 2023 was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Friday night at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Inductee Sheryl Crow was joined by Stevie Nicks on Strong Enough. And Peter Frampton joined both singers on Every Day is a Winding Road. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. It's Election Day tomorrow, and Harrodsburg voters will have the chance to vote on mayor. The big race, of course, statewide is the governor's race. However, locally, there's the mayor's race between incumbent and write-in candidate Sam Carr and challengers Bob Williams and Jennifer Casimir. In the Danville Schools Precinct, there's a local race, a school board race between Steve Becker and write-in candidate Melinda Weathers. Meanwhile, in Garrett County, a vote on whether or not to make the entire county wet is on the ballot. Polls are open tomorrow from 6 until 6. Boyle County Schools announced they are putting books that were previously removed from their shelves in response to Senate Bill 150 back on the school book shelves. The story made state headlines after Boyle County removed more than 100 books from their school shelves, the most coming from the middle and high school levels. However, the Kentucky Department of Education released a statement that said Senate Bill 150 did not provide for the removal of library media resources from school libraries. Boyle Schools announced on Friday that those books that were pulled off the shelves would be put back on the school shelves. Those who live in the city of Danville will have the fall leaf collection pickup again today. It starts today in the area off of East Lexington Avenue from the Indian Hills neighborhood up East Lexington, including Goggin Lane and the roads off of Goggin, as well as areas off of Old Lexington Road. You're asked to place the leaves in piles between the curb and sidewalk. You can see the entire schedule and when your street's included on the City of Danville website or Facebook page. I'm Joe Mathis.
Do you own a business? If so, save money and time with Farmers National Bank's free business checking. You receive 1,000 free monthly transaction items, free online banking, free bill pay, free e-statements. Plus, you get a free gift at account opening. Call us at 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our convenient locations for assistance. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. $50 minimum deposit at account opening. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, my name is Bob Williams, and I'm running to be the mayor of Harrodsburg. Throughout my campaign, I have stressed my character, ethics, and principles because I believe these to be the root qualities that are needed for an elected official. I want to assure you that I am also the most qualified. I am a retired financial advisor, an experienced federal legislative advocate, and a previous member of the Industrial Authority. In addition to this, I call Andy Barr and Brett Guthrie my friends. With your vote of Bob Williams on November 7th, I plan to use this experience to lead Harrodsburg forward. Paid for by Bob Williams for mayor.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a survivor of suicide support group for adults the first Thursday of every month at the Boyle County Library Community Room from 6 to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information.
'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Petals for Hope.
For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 73. Wind gust to 23 miles an hour. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 58. Wind gust to 21. Tomorrow, Election Day, chance of sprinkles. That's Go Vote Day. Chance of sprinkles after 1. Partly sunny, high of 73. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 55. Mostly sunny on Wednesday, high of 80. Wind gust to 23. Showers likely mainly after 1 on Thursday, mostly cloudy with a high of 68. Showers likely mainly before 1 on Friday, mostly cloudy with a high of 52. Veterans Day, Saturday, sunny, high of 55. Scattered showers on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 54. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 52 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:09. Good Monday morning to you. It's November 6th. Brady Rick, glad to be along with you on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, Harrodsburg, Mercer County, and Bergen, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. Giving away another DQ ice cream cake on Friday morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 4th and 10th. We've got Brendan Buchanan and Buddy Shirley registered for the DQ ice cream cake. Birthdays for today, Felicia Finn, John Chu, Buddy Shirley, and from Saturday, Brandon Buchanan.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina. We appreciate that so much. Now, today is National Nachos Day, Basketball Day, Marooned Without a Compass Day, and National Saxophone Day. So, celebrate those accordingly, all right? Now, here are a couple life hacks and a couple positive thoughts for you. Life hack: when moving or redecorating, take a picture of the back of your TV or tech equipment to easily remember how everything hooks up. That's great advice there. And eat something that's too spicy. Eating a teaspoon of sugar will help neutralize the heat sensation. Positive thought says a man is happy so long as he chooses to be happy, and nothing can stop him. And you grow up the day you have your first real laugh at yourself. There you go. All right, we will make it to Friday morning and light the fuse, kids. Start another weekend together right here on WHBN. So sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air.
Monday's already here. Don't need coffee, need a beer. I wish I could go back to sleep. Things do not smell so great. That's because my office mate wears bad cologne that's really cheap. Now my boss called me into a meeting, yelled at me till my ears started bleeding. I could not stop looking at how his toupee was crooked. I'm sad and so dismayed that the weekend went away. I sure cannot wait till it's Friday.
There ain't nothing in the world that I like better than bacon and lettuce and homegrown tomatoes. Up in the morning, out in the garden, get you a ripe one, don't get a hard one. Plant 'em in the spring, eat 'em in the summer. All winter without 'em's a culinary bummer. I forget all about the sweating and digging every time I go out and pick me a big one. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Well, you can go out to eat, and that's for sure, but it's nothing a homegrown tomato won't cure. Put 'em in a salad, put 'em in a stew. You can make your very own tomato juice. You can eat 'em with eggs, you can eat 'em with gravy. Eat 'em with beans, pinto or navy. Put 'em on the side, put 'em in the middle. Put a homegrown tomato on a hot cake griddle. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. If I was to change this life I lead, well, I'd feed Johnny tomato seed, 'cause I know what this country needs. It's homegrown tomatoes in every yard you see. When I die, don't bury me in a box in a cemetery. Out in the garden, be much better, and I could be pushing up homegrown tomatoes. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. Homegrown tomatoes. What'd life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes.
Country and more. Step into Rick's studio.
On November 10th.
Holy mackerel, that isn't supposed to be playing here. This one here, where'd that come from? Glenn Fry, You Belong to the City as. Glenn Fry was born on this date in 1948. He expired in 2016. Of course, he was a former member of the Eagles and did some solo work as well. Before that, it was Stonewall Jackson. He was born this date in 1932. It is 9:20 You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Well, it seems that a lot of people complain about prices at the grocery store. So what would you do if your child's trick-or-treating loot included practical stuff like a dozen eggs or a pack of bacon? Well, a man in Massachusetts named Michael Marotta handed out rotisserie chickens to trick-or-treaters who stopped by his home. He bought the chicken at the Market Basket, which is a grocery chain in the Northeast. He said he offered the kids a full rotisserie chicken or a full-size candy bar, and out of the 20 trick-or-treaters who stopped by, only 2 of them took him up on the chicken. The man said it was his lifelong dream to hand out rotisserie chickens and posted about it on social media. He said, it was a success. I hooked up a few appreciative dads and a kid in Ravenclaw robe that said, no, typical. Oh, wow. I don't think I could turn down a rotisserie chicken for a block of candy bars. Huh.
Need a change of scenery? Check out Kentucky State Parks. With 45 parks to choose from, there are limitless options. Each park has its own unique features, landscape and resorts, restaurants, campgrounds, and some of the best golf courses around. Pick one that fits your lifestyle and your family. Explore Kentucky Parks. Enjoy fun outdoor adventure without the long lines of many destinations. Book now at parks.ky.gov.
This is Jimmy from the Parthenon Greek American Eats. Enjoy a glass of wine, beer, or your favorite cocktail with your fresh cooked meal made to order. Have you tried our delicious ribs, fish, steak, or salads? We have the best gyros in the region. Only accept the best. Grecian Delight Gyros. Find us at danvillegreek.com or Facebook. That's at the Parthenon Greek American Eats in Danville in the Greenleaf Shopping Center, where fresh is our best ingredient.
Parthenon Greek American Eats, dine in or take out. Fresh from our family.
Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop. Catch these real deals at your Napa of Harrodsburg store today. An instant rebate by a qualifying 5-quart API motor oil for $32.99 and get a Max Clean free. That's a $17.99 value. Now at Harrodsburg Napa, get a 1000A jump starter for $74.99. Napa 15W40 HD motor oil, $13.29 a gallon. Save $10 when you purchase a pair of exact fit beam blades and rear blades. Whether you're a pro or do it yourself, Napa has the right tools for the job. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Radio Rick in the morning on WHBN.
By request, John Lee.
Did you ever walk some mountain stream road, see a Tennessee night? Sit out by the fire and snuggle in the winter moonlight. You ever hear a night cricket sing, see a firefly glow? I like living in the country where we still take it slow. I like living in the country. I like to hear bluegrass ring. I like to cook out on Sunday say what they mean. I like living in the country, 'cause it's living in me. Did you ever sit in a silence so deep that your ears start to ring? And felt a breeze on your face so soft, you doze off to sleep. Did you ever smell wildflowers so sweet, make you dream about love? Oh, that's life in the country, and why we thank God above. I like living in the country. I like to hear bluegrass ring. I like to cook out on Sundays and hear some good gospel sing. And Lord, Lord, I like the good country people. They always say what they mean. I like living in the country, 'cause it's living in me. I like living in the country. I like to hear bluegrass ring. I like to cook out on Sundays and hear some good gospel sing. And Lord, Lord, I like the good country people. They always say what they mean. I like living in the country, 'cause it's living in me. I like living in the country, 'cause that's living to me.
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Leer coal mines, all day long in the field hoeing corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal oil light, and everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved and raised their kids on a miner's pay. Mommy scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. Why, I've seen her fingers bleed. To complain, there was no need. She'd smile in Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime, we didn't have shoes to wear, but in the wintertime, we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog, money made from selling a hog, Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
A burn ban and state of emergency have been declared in Harlan County. Harlan County Emergency Management claims resources are strained due to several forest fires. The fires have been reported from various causes, from arson to the burning of debris.
Harlan County Judge Executive Dan Mosley states on social media that firefighters are working nonstop. The state of emergency will allow agencies to bring in assistance from other regions. Even though tentative deals have been reached between the United Auto Workers and the Big Three automakers, layoffs are coming to Louisville.
Ford has announced that some 1,600 workers will be laid off this month at the Louisville assembly plant. UAW Local 862 President Todd Dunn says it's in response to issues with getting parts. It is second shift workers being affected this coming week, third shift the week of November 13th. Then both of those shifts will be on layoff the week of Thanksgiving, with no production scheduled for the week after that. Skilled trades employees who support the shifts on layoff will be notified separately. That's all according to a memo obtained by the Detroit Free Press. I'm Jack Crumley.
Paducah police are looking for a missing 14-year-old girl. The West Kentucky Star reporting Camarea Taylor was last seen Sunday morning on North 13th Street wearing black pants and jacket with black and white sneakers. Taylor is African-American with black hair and brown eyes. Anyone with information is asked to call police. The University of Louisville has moved up 4 notches in the latest AP college football poll. The Cardinals' dominated 34-3 win over Virginia Tech Saturday vaults U of L into the number 11 spot. The Cards' next game is Thursday night at L&N Stadium against Virginia. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 73, wind gust to 23. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low of 58, wind gust to 21. Tomorrow's election day. Go vote. We got a chance of sprinkles after 1. Partly sunny, high of 73. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 55. Mostly sunny Wednesday, high of 80, wind gust to 23. Right now under fair skies, we have 56 degrees in Harrodsburg at 932.5.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg, CountyEquipment.com, and a new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet on North College Street near Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
All right, kids, get your pens, pencils, crayons, chalk, lipstick, highlighters, whatever you need to write with. The bargains will astound here on the Swap Shop. For sale, used double pane windows, $25, the best offer. They'll sit with the elderly. 859-613-9503, 613-9503. Guinea pigs for sale, $5. They'll give roosters away. Don't tell Clarence. 859-613-3294, 613-3294. They're needing a bath aid, work 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. Good pay. 859-325-6760, 325-6760. Like new recliner, $350 for sale, desk $75, 43 by 20, 2 drawers. Hamilton Beach Coffee Brew Station, $35, never used, 2 bar stools, $30 each. 859-612-4037, 612-4037. Somebody wants to give away 3 barrels of used motor oil for an oil furnace. 859-613-4633, 613-4633. They're wanting to buy a heating stove with jacket, a curio cabinet that allows a TV to be sitting in it. 859-324-1298, 324-1298. Back with part 2 right after these.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and 3-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Now open, it's the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg on North College, featuring wall-to-wall savings on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, and stone. The pros at Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet will take the time to show you how to care for and how to maintain your new flooring that'll make it last for years to come. Discover all the benefits you'll receive by shopping at the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 2. The new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, 540 North College Street, next to Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings. Back with part 2 of the Swap Shop. For sale, a 2009 Buick LaCrosse, just a second owner, $5,500. So get it at 859-325-1858, 325-1858. There's a lady needing a natural gas vented stove. Call 606-802-1464, 606-802-1464. She's got a very nice striped sofa, $400. 859-325-6466, 325-6466. For sale, 2003 Pontiac Aztek SUV, needs new diesel motor, $2,000. 859-325-5635, 325-5635. For Christmas, ladies, black and silver trim leather fringe jacket, size 16. They paid $350. They'll take $125 firm. It's like new in perfect condition. 859-734-5769, 734-5769. That'll do it for the Swap Shop. It's heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and every afternoon after 3 o'clock news right here on 99.5 WHBN. All right, we got one more to tell you about. That is split season firewood for sale. It's hardwoods. You pick it up, 6x8 truck, $65 in Lancaster. They also have separate pile of cedar for outside fire pits. 859-239-0716, 239-0716.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg, CountyEquipment.com, and a new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, North College Street near Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
This is Old Fort Hayward State Park Manager David Coleman. When I want country music and more, I park it on FM 99.5 WHBN, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Weekdays with Radio Rick.
On Monday morning I have to work, but I'd rather stay in bed. My job is boring, boss is a jerk. Sometimes I wish that he was dead. While driving my car, get stuck in a traffic jam. Soon I'm in a sleepy trance. Wake up and scream like a crazy man. Hot coffee just spilled on my pants. When I pull into work, I see that I'm at least 45 minutes late. To insult me, my boss won't hesitate. On Monday morning I start to pray that Friday will come right away.
Well, life on the farm is kinda laid back. Ain't much an old country boy like me can't hack. It's early to rise, early in the sack. I thank God I'm a country boy. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm. Raising me a family and working on the farm. Days are all filled with an easy country charm. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. When the work's all done and the sunset low, pull out the fiddle and I rosin up the bow. Kids are asleep, so I keep it kinda low. And thank God I'm a country boy. I'd play Sally Gooden all day if I could, but the Lord and my wife wouldn't take it very good. So I fiddle when I can, work when I should. And thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I wouldn't trade my life for diamonds or jewels. I never was one of them money-hungry fools. Rather have my fiddle and my farming driving in a black limousine. A lot of sad people thinking that's a mighty keen. Son, let me tell you now exactly what I mean. I thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Yes, sir. But my daddy's till the day he died, and he took me by the hand, held me close to his side, said live a good life, play my fiddle and cry, and thank God you're a country boy. Well, my daddy taught me young how to hunt and how to whittle, taught me how to work and play a tune on the fiddle, taught me how to love and how to give just a little. Woo! Thank God I'm a country boy, yeah!
Churches are empty, the jails are all full. It's over our own eyes we're pulling wool, making us blind to decay from within, and misguided values where greed is no sin. Schools are all open, but Johnny can't read. With hands tied behind them, the teachers just plead. Johnny needs parents who honestly care. They're busy working with no time to spare. So blame it on Washington, blame it on me, blame it on drugs or the next guy you see. Blame it on money when push comes to shove, but the blame really lies in the absence of love. But the blame really lies in the absence of love. Guns on the streets, drugs on the rise. That victims are children should be no surprise. They become what they are from watching adults. We all took the test, these are the results. Now it's bars on the windows, locks on the doors. They look more like prisons than houses and stores. It's a moral dilemma wherever you go. When love says goodbye, ill will says hello. So blame it on Washington, blame it on me, blame it on drugs or the next guy you see. Blame it on money when push comes to shove, but the blame really lies in the absence of love. But the blame really lies in the absence. So blame it on Washington, blame it on me, blame it on drugs or the next guy you see. Blame it on money when push comes to shove, but the blame really lies in the absence of love. But the blame really lies in the absence of love.
The Oak Ridge Boys, Absence of Love. Before that, Thank God I'm a Country Boy. John Denver stopped by to sing that for your musical irritation. Not irritation, but irritation. Get it? 9:44 and a half, you're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Now, you've heard the story of wine and tours and farm tours. I'm sure you heard of it. Well, Kentucky has the Bourbon Trail. I'm sure you heard of it. Now, South Carolina has a mayonnaise trail. If you're a mayonnaise fanatic, you know Duke's, especially if you're in the South. The brand was created by Eugenia Duke in Greenville, South Carolina, more than 100 years ago, has a big loyal following. Now, Greenville has an unofficial mayo guide, which includes 20 stops showcasing mayonnaise in different ways. There are 6 snack spots, 14 meal must-haves, and 4 historical stops celebrating Dukes. The trail is a self-guided tour, so you can hit up the featured places whenever you'd like, since 20 mayonnaise dishes is a lot for one day. The trail also seems open-ended, like the Bourbon Trail. As long as the places offer these dishes, you'll be able to do it, and you don't have to cancel your Thanksgiving plans to squeeze in an emergency trip to South Carolina. Now, visit GreenvilleSouthSC.com. Has a map with all the trail stops along with the descriptions of the featured bites at every establishment. That's visitGreenvilleSC.com. It is 9:46. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM.
Rumpke and Mercer County are once again teaming up to keep your neighborhood clean and green. Rumpke, the county's official trash hauler, is pleased to offer residents weekly trash service for a rate of $20.25 per month. Rumpke also offers a senior citizen rate of $6.40 for residents 60 years of age and older. Sign up for service today by calling Rumpke at 1-800-828-8171 or visit Rumpke.com. And to help get your trash to the curb, Rumpke is proud to offer Mercer County residents heavy-duty 95-gallon trash cards with wheels for just $3.50 per month. Order yours today by calling Rumpke at 1-800-828-8171. That's 1-800-828-8171 or visit Rumpke.com. Our family company looks forward to serving you.
Are you needing a home equity line of credit or need to cover some unexpected expenses? Are you looking for a stable partner you can trust to help you understand your options? This is Hannah Lawson. I'm a loan officer at Whitaker Bank at 928 South College Street in Harrodsburg. As a part of your community, I'm here to help you understand the best options for you today and in the future. Give me a call at 859-733-4990. Let me show you what Uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The weather is changing, which means fall is here and winter is just around the corner. While the days are getting shorter, the businesses of Mercer County are working harder. They are working harder to provide a place for you and your family to enjoy this holiday season. Grab your family and enjoy a hike at Shaker Village. Head to Old Fort Heritage State Park and enjoy a historic tour. Or take a stroll in historic downtown Harrodsburg and enjoy shopping and dining. Regardless of where you spend your time this holiday season, we hope you spend it with the people dearest to you. This ad is paid for by the Harrodsburg-Mercer County Tourist Commission.
The opportunities are endless at DQ Grill and Chill of Harrodsburg. Don't believe me? Well, maybe you want a cheeseburger. Maybe you want a chicken sandwich. Maybe you want a fish sandwich, a country ham sandwich, a pulled pork barbecue sandwich. As a side, maybe you want fries, onion rings, cheese curds, chili cheese fries, queso bacon fries. For dessert, maybe you want mulatte, a banana split, a blizzard, a milkshake, a cupcake, or a frappe. Whatever you like, customize your meal your way at DQ Grill and Chill of Harrodsburg.
Hi, this is Ruth at Mattresses and More next door to Ace Hardware on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, come check us out. We offer 12 months same as cash with approved credit. And now is a good time to lay away for Christmas. New merchandise arriving weekly and we sell off the floor.
Mattresses and More, open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 9 to 5. Again, beside Ace Hardware, Houstonville Road, Danville. Girls,
come see our Nana for the best deal in town. You'll be glad you did. Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet. Weekday morning, 6 to 10, WHBN.
Operator, please connect me with 1982. I need to make apologies for what I didn't do. I sure do need to tell her that I thought the whole thing through. And now it's clear that she is what I should have held on to. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Postman, can you sell me a special kind of stamp? One to send a letter from this crazy lonely man back into the wasted years of my living past. I need to tell her now I know how long my love will last. They say hindsight's 20/20, but I'm nearly going blind from staring at her photograph and wishing she was mine. It's that same old lost love story. It's sad, but it's true. There was a time when she was mine in 1982. Losing my mind, going back in time to 1982.
Randy Travis, 1982. Hey, there's a bad wreck on 2168 and the Danville bypass. Avoid that area. Go around Danville, like up. If you come from Harrodsburg, go around Maple Avenue or Faulkner Station. Come around that way if you need to go. If you need to go that way, don't turn left from Danville. Go around the roundabout. Don't turn left going on 2168 towards the bypass. So it's a bad wreck right there at the intersection, 2168 and the Danville bypass. And I was told that traffic was not moving very well going towards Harrodsburg. So, again, avoid that area if at all possible.
Now, baby, pull the covers back over my head. I don't want to get it up out of this bed. I don't want to drag it on off to work. That big boss man is really a flirt. We've been loving all night, just about setting me everything right. Hope it don't bend me. I'm gonna live it just as long as I can. I'm gonna make it every part of my plan. Loving all night, hanging on tight. No doubt about it, been loving all night, yeah. Will you tell me I'm as pretty as a fresh cut flower? Will you show me how you love me in the wee small hours? Why everybody's sleeping on around this town. Loving all night makes the world go round. We've been loving all night, just about hitting me everything right. Hope it don't get me. I'm gonna live it just as long as I can. I'm gonna make it every part of my plan.
Patty Loveless. That's called Lovin' All Night. 9:56 and a half. We're coming up on this one. Goes out to Bobby Lee and his bride, Rosemary. They just love this song. Oak Ridge Boys, WHBN AM and FM.
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira.
Eyes that look like heaven, lips like cherry wine. That girl can sure enough make my little light shine. I get a funny feeling up and down my spine, 'cause I know that my Elvira's mine. So I'm singing
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira.
All right, guys, let's do it.
Giddy up,
Oom, papa, mow, mow.
giddy up,
Oom, papa, mow, mow.
high on silver airway.
Tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe, and I'm gonna give her all the love I can. Yes, I am. She's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I've saved up my last $2. We're gonna search and find that preacher man, and I'll be singing
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira.
All right, let's do it.
Giddy up,
Oom, papa, mow, mow.
giddy up,
Oom, papa, mow, mow.
high